she gave me this because she says that, Dad, you're stressing too much. So here's a stress reliever, and it's a poppet. I used to hate these things, but they actually kind of work. Hey GQ, what's up? It's EDC Edison Chen, and these are my essentials. I am always about the bag inside the bag. So this first outside bag is a Phoebe Philo new collection, my favorite designer's bag. And then as you see, I have another bag inside my bag. This is a Porter CLOT collaboration. I love this bag because there's tons of pockets inside, outside, on the side, this and that. And I can show you what's inside. Water, very essential to me, essential to everybody. But this water is a little different. It says it's water for wellness, nano pure, restructured, hyper oxygenated. So this water actually makes me feel like it's actually going through my system and cleaning me. A lot of other waters that I drink aren't satisfying. People say that I'm a snob. Whatever, I'm trying to care about my health. I do not drink much liquids that come in plastic bottles anymore. Do some research. These plastic bottles, these plastic packagings are killing you. If you're in America and you can get a hold of this water, Ophora, or anywhere in the world, I highly suggest you go get it. It's gonna make you and the people around you very happy. That's essential to me are my little snacks and candies. Now, are these the two candies that I always eat? No, but I'll always have a couple things in my bag. I'm super into rare, limited edition everything. So whenever I go anywhere, I try to find rare candy and super cool new candy. This is a Tic Tac Sprite, which is very interesting. I like to drink Sprite. And this is the grape soda candy. It's called Ububu. Their flavors only come every 2 months. So in a couple months, grape Ububu will be gone and they'll have a new flavor, but I'm a pretty big fan of this. And these are my reading glasses. This particular store called Eyevan, which I think makes great eyewear. Interesting story is I went to buy glasses, sunglasses with Shupe, my wife. Told me, hey, how about you have a eye test? So I said, I don't need it. They put on this little makeshift, the glass things, and they made me look across the street. And I saw a logo and it looked like it was popping, coming from me. So at that moment, I knew I needed glasses. I love Eyevan because they're super lightweight. When you go buy their glasses, they'll give you a free eye test and also adjust the frame to you. So from this moment on, I'm going to keep my glasses on because I see clearer with them. This bag, which is a very vintage Bape Cause bag. Now, what's inside? Everyone in Asia is gonna say, of course, but whatever. I have a camera. I actually used to really love using SLR cameras, but recently this is very compact and something that I can kind of bring with me to go with Alaya. So it can shoot, super 4K video. It can shoot nice photos, rapid shoot. Look. And also, I think something else essential that people don't really talk about is the memory card. I have this SanDisk memory card and it's 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte on this card, which is crazy because when I first using digital cameras, it was 256 megabytes. So now it's 1 terabyte and you could literally film a movie maybe with this. I mean, don't quote me on that because, but 1 terabyte's a lot of storage. And I think this 1-2 combo, it just feels like I can keep shooting and keep shooting and keep shooting and never really end and have a lot of great moments. It sounds very cliche to say, oh yeah, I carry stuff with my daughter to remind me of her. But actually, this stuff keeps me young at heart in a certain way that it reminds me that like when I think of Alaya and how she's not held down by any box or contained by any limits. She made this for me. She designed this and told me that she wanted me to wear it as a necklace, as a good luck charm. She gave me this because she says that, Dad, you're stressing too much. So here's a stress reliever and it's a poppet. I used to hate these things, but they actually kind of work. My daughter loves these poppet things. My daughter loves to draw. My daughter loves to be very giving. So I keep these things, these always rotate. So the next time if in a year we had another essentials, it would probably still be an Alaya section, but it might not be the same stuff because she's constantly creating and constantly giving me stuff. This necklace is also is a gift for my daughter. And while it's here, I can talk about these. These are coins that we made for the CLOT 20 exhibition that we just hosted in Shanghai. We did this exhibition because our company is 20 years, 20th anniversary. Thank you, everyone that has assisted us through this journey. These are actually very, very grounding to me to look at every day, especially recently. They give me a sense of determination and also a sense of success, so to speak. Instead of wearing diamonds, instead of wearing a $250,000 watch, these actually make me feel much more luxurious because it shows my accomplishments. And it doesn't really show it out-facing, it's more inward. And I think that that's the kind of guy I'm turning into. It's a little bit more introspective instead of outrospective, or however you say it. And what's interesting about these is I like it. They make this noise when they hit each other. And it's almost like this rhythm that follows me when I'm walking. And also at the same time, I'm getting older now and I'm trying to keep my posture right. So when it rings too much, it means that I'm slouching. So it's an essential thing. It has many uses for me. It's very interesting how you can find worth to very small items depending on how your perspective or how you value something. So I think something so simple. These are just Adidas shoelaces that I put onto these Chinese coins. I love the sound, I love the feeling, I love what it means to me, and that's why they're essential to me. My wife Shupei has made me into a health freak, and she's telling me to, do masks and put on moisturizing cream and do this and that. So mandatory is every time before I go to a photo shoot or something, she makes me use this Valmont. Now, this is shocking. This mask is probably $130 US. And it's crazy because when Shupei first bought it, I said, what are you, crazy? You're buying a box of masks for this much money? But these actually work. Like, they work crazy. They people oh, Ed, you have great skin. And I haven't cared for it in weeks. All I did was use this once. The story behind this company is very interesting as well, which made me like the brand even more, is that the reason why the person who started this company started it was because one of their family members had huge burns from an accident. So she started researching how to regenerate skin, and somehow, some way, she started her own brand. This is my little Totoro pouch. I love Totoro. Shouts to Miyazaki, new movie out. This is one of the best chapsticks or lip creams ever known to man. And I've traveled the world looking for these things. And this is Neosporin. It's called Overnight Renewal Therapy. It's not easy to find, but when you find it, you will never leave it, especially in LA, such dry weather. This saves me. So this is for my emergency use. And then this lip balm that I actually got from Dr. Wu, shouts, is one of my favorite kind of everyday use. This is a little thick and a little too much at times. So when I need a chapstick, I use this. Eyes get red for whatever reason, and these are the best to take that red away for presentation or for irritation. These are really good. These are Santen. This is from Japan. Japan has some crazy eye drops. This is my favorite. This is a Frisk container, great mints, but inside actually is my headache medicine, and it's called Ringle. This is a Yuzu face mist, just to freshen me up right before this interview if I needed to kind of feel a little bit more fresh. This one's Yuzu, and this one is the Bamford one, which is more of a earth tone kind of forest vibe. So it really depends on what mood I need. If you can notice, these last two things are my vitamin B6 pills and my vitamin B12 pills. If you're a guy, you should use these. Your girlfriend or your wife or whoever, they're gonna be happy, all right? That's all that I need to say. And I have this little small Snoopy mirror. So this completes my little living essential vibe. And I have one more thing that I take with me to travel everywhere. These three go with me everywhere. I don't always use them, but they're always with me because I'm a smoker. So this is, oh look, I still have a cigarette in there. This is my portable ashtray. So when I'm in respectable places, I use this. This is my cigarette holder that matches with it. And this is another little mirror that I use. When people are expecting certain things or a certain aesthetic, I think these hide my ugly habits a little bit. Shouts to Saint Laurent. Saint Laurent makes a lot of interesting little gadgets. Now, inside this box is a very interesting incense holder. There's a little place to put incense there and place to put incense inside. So this is like the perfect traveling thing for me. I like to zen out, and sometimes you don't really get that opportunity in hustle bustle world. So finding a place, lighting some incense, calming down, doing some meditation, read a book, do nothing is something that I find essential to my life to rejuvenate myself. And I'm really into these short, kind of high density incense sticks, mostly from India, from Japan. You can find these almost anywhere, but incense culture is something super deep in me. Shouts to the Kumba family in Japan. Something essential for me is smelling good, like every man should. I don't even know if this is a perfume or if this is a cologne, but in the world we live in nowadays, there should be no difference between a perfume and a cologne. This is a really good brand that I love. It's called Atkinson's. I really love the smell of lavender, and this is called Lavender on the Rocks. It sounds very kind of sexy, mature, elegant. I wish you could smell it, but I smell great right now. I particularly like Atkinson's, this brand. It's not overbearing. It's not like you can smell it from the other room. At the same time, scent selection is very broad. And like I said, I love lavender. The packaging looks good and it smells good. A lot of people, what they don't know about me is that I actually work. When I work, I don't like to type. Obviously, in this world nowadays, we have to email. But when I think of an idea or I'm having a meeting, I have to write it down because it processes into my brain. I have my finances. I have little drawings of the hat case and juice. I have these weird money again, like some little kid drawings of my designs to show my team. I have my lyrics from the latest song in here. You know, people, there's an ask of what, enriches my life and keeps me kind of grounded in my future is these books. I've kept these books from maybe when I was 20 till now, maybe not every single one, but I have a history of my thoughts and my ideas trapped on these pages. So I'm almost done using this book. So I don't usually like to use the same one. And this is my new one. And this is a message for everyone is don't let idiots ruin your day. I think keeping it lightweighted and humorous is also very essential for my life. These books really kind of carry the blueprint of everything that I've done. And it just keeps I have a library of my thoughts that I keep. So this is how I work. My wallet. Maybe I'm old school, but I still carry a wallet. And I particularly like this wallet because of my infatuation with analog culture. And somehow, some way, Louis Vuitton made this wallet and it looks like an old school cassette tape. And the emboss on the leather and the printing is immaculate. So I probably used this wallet for about 6-7 years. I usually use my wallets for at least 5 years before I change, just because we're a little bit more in a digital world now. But inside here is a lot of precious gems for myself, including my IDs, my credit cards, pictures of my daughter, etc., drawings and stuff. So other than being a wallet, it's like a little life pouch. I don't usually call clothes my essentials because I have, I cycle through clothes so much. But this is a brand from Japan called Feel Melange. Now, I wish you could feel and touch this, but this is 50% fleece cotton and 50% cashmere. So the inside of this is cashmere material and the outside is fleece. It's very essential. I can wear this to sleep. I can wear this to meetings. I can wear this to drive Aliyah to school. I wish I could just put it on my body and it never leave my body. But I think growing older now, why I wanted to bring this as an essential is that the logos and the kind of flashy stuff is a little bit departing from my ecosystem. And I'm looking for high quality goods that I can wear for life instead of for a few weeks. So Feel Melange is a Japanese brand. I also love Loro Piana. I think that these two brands have really good basics. So there you have it. Those are the EDC essentials. My essentials aren't your essentials, but you should find your essentials and stay with them. Find what you like, find what you love, and be you. Thank you, GQ, EDC Essentials. We out. Peace.